ladies and gentlemen of the 118 scale, 3.75 inch, 4-inch modern action figure community. I'm back again with another video. And in this video, we're going to be discussing of the 2016 Heavy Conflict 2-pack of the 50th anniversary series. We have none other than Quino Python, aka Stiletto. So here's a little backstory on Stiletto. She was from Hua Hin, Thailand, and she joined her country's military at an early age, where she was trained in some type of special forces. It doesn't really say what special forces she was trained in. As a member of her country's military, she was sent out on a mission with a team. Well, that team ended up getting ambushed, and all of its members were killed in that mission. She was not killed. She was actually taken hostage and tortured and horribly disfigured. She was cut in the face, and you will see the scarring here when I show you the close-up of the figure. But anyway, moving right along. So she was later rescued by Cobra Commander. And instead of Cobra Commander and his henchmen or his goons killing these people who took her hostage, he in turn allowed her to battle the gentleman who was responsible for taking her hostage and disfiguring her face. She would then kill this man, and Cobra Commander ended up keeping her as his henchman, his I guess you could say his ride or die, you know. So Stiletto was a loyal member to the Cobra organization. However, she had a good friend by the name of Mercer, who we know from the Slaughter's Marauders. He wanted to defect. He was a Cobra Viper, and he wanted to defect to the G.I. Joe team. And she tried to help him. And in turn, she would also defect to the G.I. Joe team also. At some point, she was able to kidnap Billy Kessler, which is Cobra Commander's son. She was tasked with training Billy Kessler to become the next Cobra Commander, to take over the reins, so to speak. And she would kidnap Billy and take him out of the country till she was later tracked down by Serenity. Now, Serenity would go on to engage her in battle, and Stiletto was such a, I mean, for the lack of better words, problem for anyone who opposed her. She would end up breaking Billy's leg for some strange reason, and she pretty much all but destroyed Serenity in this battle. She would have killed her, but Mercenary Wraith stepped in and was able to save Serenity from her, because Stiletto was nothing to play around with. She's serious. She doesn't, from anything I read, she doesn't seem to be a person who makes any jokes, or, she's just straight up, a problem. So what we're going to do here, and there's plenty more information about Stiletto. If I was you, I would look to the JLS YouTube channel. This gentleman goes on to explain all types of facets. I could never be that good in explaining these things. But yeah, check him out, the JLS series on YouTube, and, hopefully you'll get a better understanding of who Stiletto is. But without further ado, we're going to take a look at the figure. And remember, like I said in the beginning, she was a part of the Heavy Conflict 2-pack of the 50th anniversary. So she was packaged with Heavy Duty, which I thought, when I first saw this back in the days, I thought this was a weird, who is this person? And I was very familiar with Heavy Duty because I did have the action figure back in the 90s as a kid. But this character, I never knew who this was. So apparently, she was in the Joe verse, but never in an action figure form. She was never in any of the cartoons. She just played around in the comic book world. And she was voted on there was a couple different, just like Serenity is not a um, actual figure. Um, she was voted on, and they had a bunch of these different characters to make figures. So you had to go in and vote, and apparently, I'm sorry, Stiletto won that vote, and they in turn made an action figure out of her. So let's get a look at her and see what we got going on here. So first and foremost, this is her head sculpt. There's her scarred left side. The scar actually comes across her eye and over her lip. And what you have here is a white stripe that goes all the way down to her ponytail. If you ask me, the head sculpt looks like a Renegade's head sculpt. Very nicely done. She has a little blue scarf on her neck. She has this purple thing here. I'm not sure what that is. She does look like she's like wearing body armor or something that's going to protect her. She has a G.I. Joe logo here, despite she's a Cobra defector. And G.I. Joe has been proven with Scoop and Mercer and now her and one or two others that they trust these people that could possibly be spies. And I don't think any country will allow you to deflect and become a part of their military, but you know. So anyway, she's wearing these pants. She's got these high boots on, knee pads. She's got some kind of pouch right here. And she's got a strap around her leg right here. However, she's got no holster or anything. Black gloves. And this is her 360. She's wearing some type of equipment belt here. And I think she is an awesome addition. I'm glad they created her. And like I said, she's the only action figure format of this character. I believe in the near future, or possibly sometime in the future, you will get her in the classified form, 6-inch, but I'm not sure. I don't know. So you can pause and read. This is her file card. You can pause and read that if you would like. And in 50th anniversary fashion, they're in a bunch of different languages. You know, participation trophy. Everybody gets a trophy here. So there you go. Whatever language you read in, that looks like Spanish. And this is English. Awesome. It says here, covert operations is her military specialty. And see, with a military specialty like that, that would make me think you're a spy. I don't want a covert operations specialist coming to me from another military. That would be a spy to me. Next, she has this rifle here. Pretty cool. Nothing really crazy. Some type of Remington or something like that. Looks like a hunting rifle. I don't know. Cool. Let's see if I can get it to... There it is. Awesome. Moving right along, she does have these two daggers. And in her bio, it does say she's a master of bladed weapons. So who knows, she could probably do some real damage with these two little daggers here. So moving right along, next up, Stiletto has this this sword sheath, this double sword sheath. She's got the bigger sword, nicely painted, and then she has a littler sword that's just like it. I forgot what they call these little ones. I'll post, or not post, but I'll put the name right here so you can see what the name of this little sword and the big one is. And that just mounts to her back. Moving right along to the next, she has this very small firearm here. Her little gun. All right. And that's pretty plain, cast in all black. Nothing really special about that. And then last but not least, she has her figure stand, complete with her name on it. G.I. Joe. Despite she's a defector, They still gave her the GI Joe logo, and there you have that. So, with that being said, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them down below. I'll get to them at my earliest convenience. Thank you for watching these videos. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you on the next one. This has been Stiletto, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Thank you.